Well, you're just picking the club up here. Picking the club up. There's no real coil strain at all when I do that. You'll get a thrill out of hitting it well because it'll feel solid and compressed off that club face. Ball turf is inevitable. Hi everyone, Murdoch here, hope you're well. Okay, so what if you can't turn? What if you are really restricted in your core, lower back, and you haven't got the ability to turn? If you're a golfer, you know that the core and rotation is key. Holding your angles while turning is key for good ball striking. Okay, so you can't do that. Is there an alternative? How good can you get your body while performing my Plumb Bob drill? If you can get here, a little bit of rotation here, I want you to try this. But you have to accept this shot shape. The only shot you can hit really is going to be a trappy, punchy fade. You'll be starting left, cutting back to the right, cutting back to online. So first of all, understand ball turf dynamics. Impact dynamics for ball turf. There we are, here. Now if you can stand in this position where you can feel dynamic off your right side, turning the hip a bit while keeping behind the ball line, you can do this. Now the next thing to understand is we've got to sacrifice our turn to something else. And that something else is picking the club up like this. Now there's no real strain anywhere here. It's going to be a very arm dominated swing. As long as you're aware of your load point, your right leg becomes stable rather than something you turn into. It's not an opposing force now that you wind a big coil against. It's something that stabilizes you from this chicken out move here. This easy slide is what we don't want. So as long as you can understand the fact, we still need to be aware of weight shifting onto the inside of this right foot. We're going to take that club up outside. So you're picturing an across the ball path for ball turf that's going to start left. Let's just think of hitting down on that golf ball. So you start in an impact position, drawing your foot a little bit open. Left foot back, open with your feet. Try and stand somewhat square with your shoulders. It can be a little bit open. I just want you to have in the front of your mind that ball turf strike position, which is here. That's all we need to do. Then we're going to take the club up outside, stabilizing it with that right leg. Don't feel as if the hip goes this way. Don't feel as if it has to turn. Just feel as if it's stable. It's going to have this kind of look to it, where you're just picking the club up here. Picking the club up. There's no real coil strain at all when I do that. Then you're going to drop the club back down on the ball with a feeling of arms only. You must keep your eyes down here. The posture you create at the address position, we've still got to maintain it here. Even though there's a little turn, it's not as dynamic as this one here, the full Plumb Bob position. So just be aware of that, and you can control it keeping your eyes down. Setting up as normal, feet slightly open. Now take the club outside, going back dramatically outside. Imagine there's your golf bag here. We've got to miss it in this backswing. We've got to miss the golf bag. This is the backswing. Then you're coming down and finishing very short in your follow through. It's a downward hit. Don't even look up. It's a very short swing, stunted follow through. I hit the ball well, ball turf, low flight, fading. Now that is the shot you'll hit. You can't hit it high. You won't be able to draw it. So you've got to ask this question. Will you enjoy golf with that concept? You'll get a thrill out of hitting it well because it'll feel solid and compressed off that club face. Ball turf is inevitable. When you're taking the club outside and staying stable over the ball, like I said, we're not turning into this right hip. We're just aware of the load point on the inside of that right foot. we're just taking that club outside dramatically, dropping down and stopping here. We don't even have to follow through right up because our left hip is restricted. So after warming up, see your mobility. Embrace this concept, process it first, then process the ball turf goal that you'll have. The flight will be low and left, cutting back. Cutting back because our hands can hold that face. I suggest doing it with a 7-iron first. My goal's contact. Low to the left, setting up. Here we are. Draw the left foot back a little bit. It just helps that movement to here. Still looking at the ground afterwards. Up we go, up. There we are. Right, so my little prod down there has gone 135 yards. Nice strike, ball turf, low, fade. So, again, my question is this. Would you enjoy golfing with this made-up swing to produce a lovely ball turf solid compressed strike? If you accept the fact you'll hit a low left to right shot, you can now allow for that. Give that a go. Thanks for watching. See you soon.